Your birds, I'm here, Sam B with the Tune Up Show. Let's do this. So, this is a part 3 little thing. It's not going to be that long, but I alluded to Alec Baldwin being a worshiper of the Egyptian goddess Osiris, just because of certain things that he said during his interview with George Stephanopoulos. All right. He talked about being, paying a certain percentage to his a certain percentage of his salary to X, right? And then after that, they showed a picture of his armor. She was forming an X with her forearms holding 2 guns. Now, I alluded and I said that this person very well may be a worshiper of the Egyptian god Osiris. So I'm going to get in depth with that and, take it as you want it. I can only concentrate on what I see and I can only report on what I see. This is the Tune Up Show. I'm Sam B. And part of the guidelines is that I tell it like it is. All right? Let's do this. All right. So for anyone reading, this is a mock-up. Well, just, a little description of who Osiris is. Okay. Let's read. Osiris is the god of fertility, agriculture, the afterlife, the dead, resurrection, life, and vegetation. In ancient Egyptian religion, he was classically depicted as a green-skinned deity with a pharaoh's beard, partially mummy-wrapped at the legs, wearing a distinctive Atef crown and holding a symbolic crook and flail. All right. Now let's research that. Let's look at that. All right. Now we've already proved Osiris was the god of the dead. So I've already said that. Now, him being depicted as a green-skinned deity. All right. So back in the day, which we already know about Egyptology, they were very, 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 very dark-skinned people. But at that time, this is how the hieroglyphics, the people that did the hieroglyphics, this is how they wanted them to be remembered. Okay? Because it goes back to ancient Hebrew, ancient Egyptian. They know now this. I'm going down a rabbit hole of religion. So if you're with me, stay with me. If you're not, I gotta say it anyway. I'm going to try to break it down as much as possible. So I want you guys to pay attention what I'm trying to say, because this is not going to be the first or the last of many videos like this. We need to understand what we're looking at, why we're looking at it. Okay. So here it is. He was depicted as a green-skinned deity with a pharaoh's beard, partially mummy-wrapped at the legs. Okay? Now, for this green-skinned deity, okay? Now, Osiris was also known to have been a spiritual manifestation of the pharaoh Ramesses. Okay? And Ramesses, if you go back into your Bible, the book of Exodus, he did not let Moses' people go. The Hebrews that were there. All right. Now, he was vegetation, life, and death. You know why? Because he not only was responsible. See, there it is. Dead. He was the god of the dead, resurrection, and life. So that tells the story of the ancient Hebrews. Okay. He killed them. And now this is how the Egyptians characterize him. Okay? As if he was a god. He killed them by, he killed them by overworking them, and just doubling their task. All right? Because I believe his father was the one that did all the his father was the one that started killing all the Hebrew baby boys. Okay, and that actually dovetails into abortion, but that's for another video as well. So when you talk about the god Osiris, the dead, resurrection, life, vegetation, they're pretty much saying that he is another entity that rule this world. Okay, at the time that they say that he ruled. So a lot of it says a lot of things, but I want to keep in context with what Alec Baldwin is doing. All right, so let's do this. So this is the armor woman. As you can see, she is in a X, right? With holding the two guns, right? Now, why else would she be holding the two guns? All right, that is a manifestation of the dead. Guns with intent are made to kill. All right. And the god of the dead is Osiris. All right. And also it's the X. He's the X-Man. All right. Also known as X-Men. All right. You follow me now? X-Men. Men of the dead. All right. See, I'm not saying this. This is what they're saying. I'm just depicting it. Okay? Now, I know a lot of you that don't know me personally, and everybody's saying, what the hell is he talking about? Sam B, you done lost your mind. No. I just found it. But let's continue. So, as you can see, she is rocking the blonde hair. Or this may well very be greenish blonde hair. Okay? Because you can also see it's a bit darker than regular blonde hair. So, as you can see, he's the green man. She is the green one. She is posing as the green one. All right? And she's wearing all black. All right? Wearing all black to basically, she's wearing all black to say that, okay, the green one is actually the black one, the dark one. Okay? But she's obviously not dark. But this is her posing. Now, obviously, she just took this picture. Someone told her to do this. Okay? She's an armor girl. Unless she's in the know. Unless she's in the know. Because see, it's very telling with these two pictures, okay? All right? So you look, the blonde hair, we say for blonde hair, she may have been entered into this realm, all right? With the blonde hair, you see what's on Osiris right now, his crown, the three serpents, okay, on his crown. That's for wise, the wise one. All right. So she's the wise one. She's of serpent wisdom. Okay. I'm going to go to another picture. This is her before. So as you can see, this is not me telling the story. This is them telling the story. You see the purple and the green again, the green. Now here, I think this was her initiation right here. She has the purple, all right? And you can see this little design in her hair where it's almost like a diamond, all right? Like a diamond. You see here? You see that? This emblem piece? And look what's in her hair. Almost an exact replica, almost an exact design frame, okay? From here to this thing in the middle of Osiris, middle of his forehead, okay? So you got the purple, gold, green, okay? Now purple and yellow, purple and gold, these are all signs of royalty, okay? And that's what I was trying to say. All right. So there is your correlation with Alec Baldwin. With Alec Baldwin and the god Osiris, Egyptian god Osiris. All right. Now that's just me scratching the surface. Okay. I didn't really dig deep at all. This is all surface knowledge to me. But I feel like whoever's watching this, they need to know this. You have to understand what you're watching. Okay. These gods, these entities, these deities, they demand blood sacrifices so they can be appeased. Okay? You can look these gods up. These gods demand blood sacrifices. All right? And what kills me is a lot of pro-blacks. You know, they always want to go back to Egyptology. And you got a lot of people like Young Pharaoh, you know, and all a lot of black people. And, you know, I think it's out of sheer ignorance where they want to just go back to Egyptology. And if they understood who they are, okay, and 9 times out of 10, if you are of a dark skin color and you was raised and born in this country of the United States of Americas, 9 times out of 10, you don't have any real lineage to the Egyptian, you know, Egyptology, ancient Egypt. Okay, those people, they trust me, they don't look like you, and you don't look like them. All right, these people were very, very dark. A lot of them, they were very tall. Okay, in stature. Okay, that's why when they made hieroglyphics of these people, the ancient Egyptians were very big. They were very tall. That's why they were God. You ever see the hieroglyphics where they were like, the pharaohs were like real huge and like the slaves were like bowing down to them? They didn't make that just out of a metaphoric synopsis. No, it was exactly what it was. These Egyptians stood very tall, okay? But they were of a dark skin complexion, okay? They're not like how, you know, Hollywood. And Hollywood just started using black people to portray Egyptians. You see what I'm saying? Because even then, the Caucasian Jewish of Hollywood, but you better believe, he, along with she, the Caucasian Jewish woman, the Caucasian liberal, okay, they know your history. They know the history of the ancient Hebrews. They know the history of the ancient Egyptians. And believe me, you as a black person, and I'm talking to the black people right now, you as a black person need to figure out who you are, where you came from, and what you need to be doing on this earth. Because I run into a lot of people and they tell me, hey, man, as long as you're doing what you got to do, it is what it is. No. Nah, bro. Don't do it. Nope. It ain't about that. Figure it out. Because, see, a lot of this knowledge is gone. I have to scrimp and scrape for a lot of things that I'm doing right now because YouTube, they do such a phenomenal job in taking things and deleting them. Okay. Half my download list, I've had over 400 videos and documentaries and articles that I've had saved over 5 years. More than 80% has been deleted within the last 2 years. I wonder why. But that's the show. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And hey, man, this is More videos to come. I just might do another one. Hey, it is what it is. It's the Tune Up Show. I'm Sam B. Good night.